Hello, I'm the Godless engineer, and today I was perusing around our Facebook group that we have set up. The link is down below. I wanted to go over an image that I found in our group. It's an image that I've seen before. I've seen it a lot of places, and I'm not sure if everybody really fully grasps the entire image, because there's one little part that I noticed the first time I saw it, and I don't ever hear anybody talk about it. So I want to actually highlight it, because it is a hidden death threat in this image. Alright, so here's the image. Let us discuss. In this image, it's got Richard Dawkins, and he's sitting there with a kid, and they're making clay shapes, animals, and whatnot. And well, the Dawkins is saying, well, Johnny, if God exists, then who made God? Check and mate. And then the little boy is saying, Mr. Dawkins, I made this clay pony. His clay eyes and ears and can't see or hear me, but here I am. Okay, the Dawkins part actually does make a good point, because for something to be so complex as God means that something even more complex had to create God, if you believe in intelligent design. You can't just say, well, God's existed forever, or God is blah, 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 blah. You can't just say that and have it actually be part of a logical, reasonable argument. And so, the Mr. Dawkins part from the kid, I would like to point out that that pony is not alive. I do believe that kid would have to blow in the pony's nose in order to make it alive if he were God. It's been proposed several ways. You know, there's the watch found on the beach, and sometimes it's woods or something. I don't know. The whole argument is fallacious, because in evolution, which this is an argument against evolution, in evolution, nothing is lucky. Nothing is just thrown together. As you know, a lot of people have stated. Like, if you'll notice this particular video from this Islam dude, it's called 45 Second Atheism in 45 Seconds. So, it is just a stupid argument to make, because evolution isn't lucky. Evolution doesn't just, you know, put everything together in a matter of minutes. Evolution works over long stretches of time, where natural selection and other things actually work to build up to what we have now. It's a series of small steps that build over time. Okay, so let's look at some of the things that are not in the foreground that you really pay attention to. The background of this particular image, it says, smart boys and girls believe nothing times 4.6 billion years equals everything. If I believe it doesn't exist, hate it! I have no value? That's just asinine right there. You know, for atheists, life is everything. At least for me. I mean, everybody's different. That's the beautiful thing about atheism. We aren't connected by any kind of dogma or anything, just that we're calling bullshit on any God claim. That is the only thing that connects atheists. I don't know how many times I really have to stress this. The only thing that connects atheists is that we reject any claim in a deity, at least for me, due to lack of evidence. Me, personally, I value my life. I value my son's life. I value my wife's life. I value everybody's life. Because this is the only thing we get. This is the only time that we get. You shouldn't waste it on worshiping some invisible person that just never answers you. If you'll notice, at the very bottom left of this image is a Bible verse. Oh, what does the Bible verse say? We're going to be using the authorized King James Version because nothing says God's inerrant word more than authorized. Then he said unto his disciples, it is impossible but that offenses will come. But woe unto him through whom they come. It were better for him that a millstone were hanged from his neck, and he cast into the sea, than that he should offend one of these little ones. He's saying that you shouldn't expect not to be questioned about your faith, for people not to try to shake your faith. But the ones that do shake your faith, or at least attempt to shake your faith, woe be unto him. Because it's better to hang a rock around his neck and throw his ass into the sea. Because you're trying to teach children logic, reason, and science. Ooga booga booga. So this image contains a death threat to those that would try to shake the faith of somebody believing in Jesus Christ. Xander, do you think Daddy should be thrown into the sea with a rock around his neck?
No.
No. Why not?
Because I don't want you to die.
Oh.
I want that. I'll draw a zombie.
You're gonna draw a zombie? That's Xander, by the way. And he loves his daddy. So, it's not wrong to teach your kids science. It's not wrong to teach your kids to think skeptically and logically. It's not wrong to educate kids in general. Do your kids a favor and be that person that some people think should have rocks tied around their necks and thrown into the sea. Because apparently somehow death is better than teaching kids how to think.